then?
Yep.
Because Jill's here somewhere, and
Yep.
she has my glasses that will help to cut out some of this.
Now, does anybody here have any questions they'd like to ask Trevor Griffiths? If you want to ask, put your hands up, pass us a note. No, we're getting these glasses over.
Someone here.
Right, sorry. Yeah, Ray at the back there. No, Ray's a complete stranger to me. Sorry, Ray.
They're in the jacket.
Okay, Ray.
Right, in view of the fact that the media really controls our minds, and I'm talking about all branches of the media, and the control is in the hands of relatively few people,
Yes.
you know, who are wealthy and privileged. Do you think more emphasis should be placed on the web in terms of how we go from here?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the facade answer would be yes. I don't think it's the only place. I think we need to rediscover libraries. Do you know? It sounds an incredibly pre-revolutionary idea, but it isn't. We need to take charge of our own minds, our own ability, our own capacity and thought, and for facing up to things. You know, if we do it all in a kind of inert collective called audience, we're dead before we start. We've got to singularize ourselves in order to collect.
When you see the film, when you're going to move on to it there, when you see the film, what do you think of it? What's your impressions? Half the audience have seen it, so share with them the co-writer's thoughts of what they actually buy in the show.
I think it's half a really good film.
There's a sequel coming up.
No, I think we've had it. I think that's it. But I think it's half a good film. What it didn't need was romance. Now let me be clear about it. Romance is a form, or a quasi-form, created by, well, the West anyway, but certainly largely by Hollywood. Romance is about little dogs in baskets. It's about banging your head resonantly on chandeliers in strange rooms. All the paraphernalia of, oh, that's what romance is. And we've sucked it into our own lives in some absurd way. I'm not talking about loving. I'm not talking about a real relationship with a real other person. I'm talking about this drivel that has been massified for consumption. He can no more think of a film without romance than he can fly. Yeah. But in that, he represents Hollywood, totally. None of the executives are interested in anything remotely like a real relationship. It scares the shit out of them.
I think Warren Beatty would have been interested in the film if there's no romance in it.
Not at all. Not at all. And he wouldn't have been interested in life if there hadn't been what he thinks. It was romance.
There's people on the left who had come out who would refer to it as beds. There's so much romance in it rather than beds. But I think people have got that video of beds. That's another night for another evening. Tell us about how you felt, and maybe other people can reflect. How did you feel that when that year, what year was it, when you were nominated for an Oscar? And the Oscar ceremony, Warren Beatty won an Oscar, didn't he, for Best Director or something? And as he goes to get his Oscar of playing Internationale, what did you think, the American Revolution had started? What was your mind when you saw that? Were you there?
I was there.
Yeah.
You've got to remember, because I was nominated for writing.
What, an Oscar?
Yeah.
Forget it. Did you forget what it was called? That happens to me all the time. I got nominated last week for Best former MSP. But did you know, I mean, hands up everybody here who remembers it. Who remembers Reds getting an Oscar? No? That one gentleman there, that's rather unfortunate there's only that gentleman who remembers of course. But one big gets an Oscar, he goes out from the chair, you know, they're sitting there, up to the stage to get his Oscar, American Oscars, the whole world's watching it, so on every channel, cable or cable channel, all four of them as it was in 1977, and they're playing the Internationale. Fantastic. Well, sorry.
Earlier in the show,
That was
you
just
clearly
wasn't
didn't
it?
watch the whole show, but earlier in the show there was a dance to the International.
Were you in the dance?
No, but I'm going to read a letter that I wrote to Beatty in September of '81. Let me tell you what the purpose of the letter was. I'd gone out there after this row, and he made the film. And I was then called to go out to verify that I wanted a credit on the film. Because I'd indicated that if I didn't like the film, I would remove my name. Now he thought that was just tactical. Nobody removes their name from a Warren Beatty movie that is almost certainly going to be Oscar. So I went to New York where he was laying music on a rough cut, a late rough cut of the movie. I watched it from 12:30 in the morning through till about 5 o'clock in the morning. I just arrived, so I was fairly heavily jet lagged. There wasn't that much coke around, so I had to stay away.
Just Pepsi, wasn't it?
The film kept me awake, to be fair. I watched it, it wasn't in colour, it was in black and white. Anybody who's got the DVD, try turning the colour down and watch it and just watch 10 or 15 minutes. It's an extraordinary event. It begins to look realer and realer and realer. So I watched this film, 4.5 hours I think it was at the time I cut it down. And then I went away and I wrote a letter telling him, trying to set down what I thought. This is the letter. Warren, Reds is already a considerable movie and may become a film of immense popular resonance. An exciting period of popular political struggle is excitingly recovered for the contemporary imagination. It's brilliantly shot, beautifully edited, powerfully performed, and good to watch. There are things I like terrifically and things I hate. Can I, for brevity's sake, list the things that I would still want to work on between now and December of what I can direct? Number 1, Louise Bryan. Somewhere between Paris and her arrival in Russia,